And welcome to our Alderson's Awards West post-game show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, head over to aldersons.net for their full catalog. I'm Tyler Hergert, and I am being joined by our Thorbeck's game MVP, Kawehi Borden, the sophomore, finishing with 21 points, as she's our game MVP, brought to you by our friends at the Thorbeck's Wellness Center. Strong today, stronger tomorrow, strongest together at Thorbeck's. That was some performance, Kawehi, that you were able to put up. 4 made threes on the ball game, some really clutch free throw shooting down the stretch. It was just an all-out battle going for the SPSL North title. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what was that like for you?
I loved the energy. It was a really fun game. I mean, 4 threes, it's off of a lot of adrenaline. I love this atmosphere, a good rivalry game, senior night, so just playing with my team, it was really fun. Do
you thrive under those conditions when the lights get brighter and brighter?
For sure. I think everyone does. I mean, when the competition's better, you rise to your competition, and I'm glad to finally play good competition, and yeah.
Yeah, well, you played excellent tonight yourself. You're knocking down 4 threes. How often are you comfortable shooting the three? Do you just have the green light and you're just ready to go?
I mean, I think this season that's my main focus point, is getting more comfortable shooting the three, because initially I like to drive more. So I think I'm proud of myself for focusing on that this game.
And how have you done that over the off season? Is it just a lot of hard hours in the gym, really working hard at it?
Yeah, a lot of time spent with our team, a lot of training, and yeah.
Yeah, well, it really paid off tonight because without you and Olivia, I mean, you guys both scoring over 20 points. Olivia Collins leading the game with 23 points. I had her for making her last 7 free throws. How about her performance tonight? Because you guys were pretty much the entire offense in the first half.
Yeah, love playing with Liv. She's the most consistent player I've ever played with. I mean, her free throws, clearly 7 in a row is crazy, especially with all the noise going on. I mean, yeah, just happy to have her on our side. And yeah.
Yeah, and she also was able to knock down a couple of first-half threes. But, you're going up against Ramaya Jackson, Samaj Williams, Savannah So. I mean, they have so many different players that can attack and score for 10, 15 points any given night. You held them all down to 13 points or less. How about it on the defensive end of things?
Yeah, going into this game, I think our whole team's focus point was defensively just locking down. I mean, these past few games, we play just different competition, and knowing that they individually are good, I think we all just thought if we played as a team, we'd be able to shut them down. And
yeah, and you guys were able to put a great defensive performance, particularly in the second quarter. You held Emerald Ridge to just 8 points, and you doubled them up with 16 points in the second quarter. But I want to go back into the first quarter. What was the message after you guys are trailing by 7 points? You had a big lead. Mm-hmm. They come back with a big run. First quarter break happens. What's the message there? Just
keep our cool. We know that it was a game of runs, so I think we just keep staying together and not letting anything startle us. I think we knew we were going to be good going into this game, so yeah.
Yeah, and then you had a nice fourth quarter. You saved your best quarter for last, as a matter of fact, 19 points in that fourth quarter in clutch time when the lights are at their brightest. And as you were talking about earlier, you have to rise up to that level of competition, and you guys answered the call.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And was there any pressure tonight, knowing that the division title's on the line and knowing the significance that you get another home game to be able to play that for the SPSL semis next week?
I think there's a lot of pressure on this whole season, so I think we've been, like I said, keeping our cool and not letting it overwhelm us. So I think it was just another game for us. But, yeah, we knew it was all on the line, but we knew we had it. So
yeah, well, you had it tonight. Where is that pressure coming from? Is it just internally to make it back to state and keep up what the previous teams have done?
Mm-hmm. Just, the rankings, everyone talking. We've coming into the season, we knew we were going to be we have a target on our backs. We know going back to the state, we want to go as far as we can. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's different when you're playing as a team that's the hunted, right? Because every single night feels like a state championship game for some of these teams. So you're going to get their best, and you're not just going through a really tough league, but you're going through one of the best leagues all across the state, across all classes. And you survived the regular season.
Yes.
You're at the top of the North. How does that feel?
We're going to try not to dwell on it too much. That's a good accomplishment, but, we have more to go. And, just not letting no outside noise get into our group and just staying together, and I think we'll be good. Yeah.
How important is it for you guys to keep playing in these clutch type of games? Playing in the SPSL championship game last year, you guys were able to win it. You're going for back-to-back SPSL titles. In all likelihood, you'll have another deep run in the district tournament, and that's what you guys have your goals set on. So what is it like for you guys playing in so many of these clutch games? Does it almost become normal to you?
For sure. Yeah, we've all like I said, they come to us with their biggest competition, so I think we're used to it now, and very grateful to be able to, have everyone's hardest game against us every time. So.
Yeah, and there's a lot of multi-sport athletes out on the floor for you guys. Where do you guys take some of the lessons you've learned from other sports and implement them here?
I think so. I mean,
well, does it feel like, sometimes you'll be in a big league game, or maybe, the girls soccer team had a very great run, and maybe some of those players are able to take those lessons and maybe teach some of the other players who haven't been in those spotlight moments, hey, here's how you handle certain scenarios, or blocking out the noise like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Do some of the players do that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, our whole program, every year they know we're good and we have a lot of eyes on us. So I think going into this, practice, we're prepared, tryouts, everything's hard. So I think games are they're, if anything, easier than our preparation. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's where you see a lot of successful teams, right? They always talk about, the game was easy because practice is so intense and it's so physical and it's so demanding. And when you get to the game, it's almost like a breeze, and you're like, okay, let's play another one, right? Let's lace them up again.
Yes, for sure.
Who are some of the vocal leaders on the team?
Our captain, our senior, Parker Gold, she's a very energetic and positive light for our team, because every game we play, there's a game run. So having someone who's steadily positive is amazing to have her. And then Olivia Collins, she's another captain, and she's a really good natural-born leader. And we're all getting better at vocally, but I think they all follow us. So, yeah.
And for you being a sophomore, being one of the scoring leaders in the game, and being a game MVP in a big game like this, what does it feel like?
I'm grateful for the pressure. I think I'm grateful for being able to play on this stage and be named this. But, yeah, we got more to come, so try not to,
Yeah, well, we will definitely see you down the road. We'll let you go celebrate with your teammates. Congratulations on being our game MVP.
Thank you.
All right, that was Kawehi Borden.